How's everybody doing on the next journey, also known as Walking Journey on Bitchute and Rumble? Links below, please. Make sure you subscribe to me and follow me over there on the Walking Journey on Rumble and Bitchute, also known as the next journey. Now, I can't sleep, guys. I was sleeping. I'll take that back. I fell asleep. My wife woke me up once. Then I finally went back to sleep. And then my daughter, my older daughter, woke me up because she's on the phone and making a lot of noise. So I woke up like at 2:30. Then I'm trying to go back to sleep. My son wakes up throwing up. And I just couldn't go back to sleep. I could if I really wanted to, but I just got a lot on my mind. And hope you guys can hear me just fine. You are reading the title correctly. World War III, Joe Biden prophecy. I made a video about, actually it was like 4 months ago. Everybody complained about the audio. So I took it off. And then I'm thinking, man, I never updated the video. And I'm hearing stuff on the news now. And it relates a lot to like that dream that I had. Most of you probably didn't even see it. I'm gonna remake the video, but I want to talk about it on this live stream. And we're hearing a lot about, I don't know if you heard on the news that Russia suspended the nuclear treaty that he has with the with the United States government. And it just reminds me of that dream I had. Like, it was so real and so vivid for me. So I was listening to it because I have a copy of it. Because honestly, eventually I want to remake the video. Can you guys hear me just fine? I'm using one of my old phone. It's just that my iPhone, the microphone is damaged. It is my fault because I tried to clean it with the air machine in the truck, the air pressure machine, and it damaged the microphone. And I tried to go get it repaired, but they said that they can't because the microphone is attached to the motherboard. So it would have been cheap to fix it, but they because it's the iPhone XR. I have an older phone. Let's see who's Hans G. Hey, the devil in people is crazy. Tell me about Hondos of C. They used to hate me, but he still watches me. Hey, good to see you though. No bad feelings. Did Daniel interpret the dream? Hey, Chief, just got in with it. Thanks, man. Hans G. I can hear you. Handsome Kinshi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I apologize. So I've been trying to, it's hard for me to upload. It's just that my job takes up a lot of my time and I'm always physically tired. If you guys stay with my live stream, I'll catch up with you guys. What the heck is going on in my life too? And I've been reading my Bible. They gifted me this Bible at a church down the street from my house. And for some odd reason, every time I have a new Bible, I saw I get more into it. And I was reading something here very interesting. Let me share it with you guys. It's just like, if you read honestly, well, I'll be honest with you. This is the New Living Translation. I have a King James. I have a new international version, which that's how I first started reading the King James for a long time, and I figured one time I told myself, man, do I even know what the heck I'm reading? I used to hate having to take out the dictionary for every word. So I started reading the new the NIV, I think it's called, New International Version. And even that to me was a little difficult. I'm like, man, yeah, it's more clear, but man. And then what threw me off is I found out there was different years of it. I'm like, man, I don't know. So then I read into the New Living Translation and I really liked it. I'm sorry. Some things I don't like about it, but I read the New Living Translation. I like it. I'm into it. It's easy for me. I guess you could say the words are dumbed down, but And then if I ever have doubts, I go back to my King James. I also have a new King James version that I got at the dollar store. I like that one. And it gives me an idea to like buy a bunch of, who knows if they're even $1 now, but the ATTEPT, read the King James. So anyways, I was reading the Sermon on the Mountain, which it starts on chapter 5, and it goes all the way to chapter 7. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you guys something. The law was not abolished like the fake churches are teaching that we're not under the law. What it does is, if you read the Sermon on the Mountain, for example, love your neighbor as yourself, but Jesus said hate your enemies. No, he said love your enemies. So it puts the law at a higher standard. He said don't commit adultery, but I tell you, if you look at a woman, you're committing adultery in your heart. So you see, it puts the law at a higher standard. And if you read about it, he practically is quoting Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 8, where he told the people of Israel the 10 commandments, but Moses didn't quote the entire regulations and you know what I mean, the rituals of the law, but he gave the 10 commandments. But Moses emphasized in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, chapter 8, if you read it, love the Lord with all your heart, with all your mind, and all your strength. And that's what Jesus practically did. He explained it. Love the Lord, and then love others. The golden rule, chapter 7, verse 12. Do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. This is the essence of all that is taught in the law of the prophets. Moses was a prophet. So think about it, man. It also talks about hell. It talks about don't judge others. So it puts the law at a higher standard. The most important is the New Testament, of course, the whole Bible. He didn't come to abolish any rule out of the law. He clearly says in the book, in the Sermon of the Mountain, he held the law at a higher standard. And I try to apply this to my life lately, and I'm like, man, like my job has had me so tired the last week and a half that the last 3 days I haven't even prayed. So I put it to you like that. And I had a serious talk with my boss. Is it what Jesus wants from us? Yeah, everything's been put at a higher standard. And you know what? Let me read to you. Let me find the scripture really quick, because man, you guys got to be careful, man. And he talks about the narrow gate. Listen to this, chapter 7, verse 13. This is the part that should scare all of us. And we should fear the Lord, because in Deuteronomy chapter 8, 7, 9, it talks about the same thing, man. And it's scary, man. It's very scary. Listen to this, guys. This is everyone. This is me, you. I don't care who it is. Think about it. You can enter God's kingdom only through the narrow gate. Narrow is like a very small package. Remember what Jesus said, that it was easier for a camel to enter to the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom. Remember that, guys? You can enter God's kingdom only through the narrow gate. The highway to hell is broad, and its gate is wide for many who choose that way. But the gate, now listen to this, guys. This is the main part. But the gate to life is very narrow. The road is difficult. And listen part, only a few ever find it. Again, only a few ever find it. And honestly, man, that scares me, man. That the road that leads to destruction. It can also be interpreted, that's how it's interpreted in the King James Version. The road that leads to destruction. But it can't be more. The highway to hell. There's even a song, Highway to Hell. I don't know if you guys ever heard it. But anyways, I'm not here to preach to you guys or do sermon here, but that's the kind of stuff that I have in my mind. I don't know about you guys. That's what's on my mind. And lately, I've been trying to treat others different. I mean, starting at home. And there's a huge mistake that I've made that I haven't done the sinner's prayer with my kids. I'm like, man, what is wrong with me, man? It's just like my whole life is just messed up, man. I don't have time to serve the Lord because I'm always at work, and I'm just tired of that, man. I'm like, Lord, make me financially independent. I don't want to work for anyone. And it's getting bad at my job, man, with this inflation. The job's trying to cut the hours. They want you to do more work. I get paid by the miles and the weight, but they still want you to do more work. It's like, oh my goodness, man. Serve the Lord at work. I don't see how. I'm always by myself. Who am I going to talk to? The cases? Nobody's at the restaurants when I get there. They're closed. But I mean, that's a whole different situation, man. What I try to do is I try to work as if I'm working for the Lord. There's a scripture in the New Testament. Work as you're working for the Lord. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I believe it's in Paul wrote it, the Apostle Paul. And I work as like I'm working for him, not for the corporation, man. Own your own truck and make money. Nah, man, right now is the worst time to buy a truck, man. Heck no, man. Just like used car prices have more than doubled in the price of new cars, man. I looked up the current price. I used to be able to find a truck for 20 grand with low miles, not anymore. Forget that. And the fuel prices right now, because they're using the emergency stockpile of crude oil, they've kept the prices low, but you have seen nothing yet. No, and then the tax cuts about to expire. I feel sorry. I know already 3 people. One, because the engine blew up. The other 2, because they just got out of it. They weren't making any money. So, anyways, look, I'm going to share to you guys this. I had it about 4 months ago. Some of you might have seen it, but everyone was complaining about the audio. Everybody was complaining about the audio. So, I'm going to try to remember the most I can. I just listened to it, but it is not the same that when you just had the dream. I remember that day I couldn't get it off my mind. Like 2 days later, I made a video, man. My coffee tastes like dip spit, whatever that means. Where do you? Why is it cutting out? Hold on, guys. I gotta check my connection here. I can't afford this to start buffering now. All right, can you guys hear me? For some odd reason, it just cut off. I don't know why. I have no idea. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, I say 7 people. Please hit the like button. That's how I know if you guys are watching. You guys have not hit the button. Let me see if I could, first of all. Hold on. That's what I'm gonna do. Exactly what I'm gonna do. I just want to make sure that I remember. I want to make sure I got everything on point. I don't want to leave anything out. You gotta be kidding me. So, okay, this is exactly what I remember. In the dream, I saw Will Smith. Guys, make sure you guys hit the like button. Check out my links below. I'm on Bitchute and Rumble. So go and subscribe to me over there. But anyways, this is what I saw in my dream, right? I saw Will Smith. And Will Smith was dressed like a cholo. That would be like a Mexican, West Coast, Californian gangster, right? You guys could look at that up. He was dressed like a cholo. All right. So it was Will Smith. And I said, man, I recognized him. He was Will Smith. Now, Will Smith is black. He's not Mexican, but he was dressed like a Mexican cholo, right? And out of nowhere, like Suddenly his face got all sucked up. He lost all his body fat. All of it was gone. He literally looked like a skeleton, but with human skin. And his clothes changed. He looked like his clothes changed into a pirate. It turned into a pirate. And suddenly his clothing changed into different eras or time of way different pirates dressed. So it got to a point that you didn't really recognize him because he was literally like a skeleton, like Halloween, a skeleton. And he had just skin, no muscle tissue, no fat, nothing. Nothing. Into a different room. That's why I went to a different place. No. Before that, he told me, we are the gangsters of old. Because first he was a Mexican cholo. And then he dressed like the most recent pirate you could think of. Matter of fact, like the Pirates of the Caribbean. And did you watch? No. So then he turned into a pirate. Like I said, he was dressed like a pirate, but he was like a skeleton, but with just flesh. And suddenly he started like his clothes started changing, but to like different time periods of what like pirates would dress like. And that's when he said, we are the gangsters of old. And suddenly I was in a Victorian style home between the eras of the time of Abraham Lincoln, pre American Revolution era, founding fathers, time of American history, colonial times. That's what it looked like. It looked like exactly like a house, like a plantation house. And there was windows everywhere. Look, I was inside, and that's when I saw three black children, and the pirate was still there. He was there everywhere. The pirate was still there, and it was scary looking at this pirate. I wanted him nowhere near me. The pirate was there. I looked out the window, and it seemed like there was a lot of turbulence outside. Like I was on an airplane, and it was very scary because it felt so real. I could literally hear the turbulence inside the house. The house was like, and the turbulence was outside. The turbulence was outside also. And that's when I looked out the window, because it's not like I wanted to look out the window. It's just the windows are everywhere and they're big and the pirate is there. And that's when I see the nuclear explosion, like a skinny mushroom cloud, and the cloud expands. And man, that's when the children hid under the table, under the couch, and they hid everywhere, man. And it was just so real. It was so scary. And the pirate, of course, was still there. And that's when I started praying. I closed my eyes and I knew I was going to die. And that's when I woke up. And that's when I woke up. And I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it means. That's why I'm coming here on the internet, hoping that somebody, even though there's only 2 people watching, but hopefully somebody watches this on replay and could either tell me if you had the same dream, vision, or a straight out prophecy. Maybe God told you something and this confirms it. Let me know, guys, because there's got to be somebody else, not just me. But I'm gonna tell you something now. Now, this isn't a dream. This isn't a dream. Me personally, I did not watch the State of the Union. I never used to all the 4 years, to be honest with you. It's just the honest truth. I didn't even watch his inauguration. Neither did I watch Joe. I'm not gonna watch Joe Biden. Screw him, anyways. After what he did and what happened, I ain't gonna participate in that. Screw him. But my wife was telling me, oh, Joe Biden had his State of the Union. Now, personally, I don't think I missed out on anything. I don't know if you guys watched it. I know I didn't. But I told my wife, and I told her what? And I'm telling you guys this. This is what the Lord has enabled me to see. I'm not saying God told me, but it's what I'm seeing. And yeah, you could take it. Yeah, it's prophecy. That was his last. That is their last State of the Union. What's gonna happen? I have no idea. After that, I have no idea. I had a dream in 2005. Chinese soldiers invading Western countries. They had blue PLA uniforms. I've had a dream just like that, Simon, years ago. I've had it 3 times. Now that you bring that up, that's an occurring dream I've had 3 times. And look, we just had the Chinese balloon not too long ago. And it's been reported there's been 2 more balloons. One that went over Canada, and there was another one. Allegedly, Canada shot one down. Allegedly. And the dream that I had was one that I clearly remember they were wearing military uniforms. Those gray, they're like gray and kind of like a fancy hat. I wish I had pictures to put on here to show you guys, but I don't have a computer. I wouldn't know how to do that anyways. Which is like a grayish, they're like a grayish white uniforms in my dream, and they had like right here like a red is part of the uniform right here, and they're wearing these flat hats like this, the same color as their uniform. They had rifles on them, and I think they're called U-boats, where they land on the shore. Remember those same boats that they used in Vietnam? Those famous boats that they land on the shore. The door comes down and they jump off. They jump off the boat, to land on the shore. That's exactly what I saw in my dream, but they were landing in Long Beach, California. And then the second time, they were just coming out of the ocean. Matter of fact, no U-boats or anything, dressed exactly the same. The third time, I saw again the U-boats. They landed right there in Long Beach again. For some odd reason, it's always Long Beach in my dream. And they're coming out of the U-boats on the ocean, on the beach. And then I started running in the dream, and I'm running through an alley, in the back of an alley. And I see this, somebody opens the door to their apartment, and is a black guy, and he comes out with a shotgun, and he's wearing, I remember he's wearing like a muscle shirt, because he's in his house all comfortable, and he opens the door to see what the heck is going on, and he has a shotgun in his hand, and I just see the people running, man. What's up, bro? Jay, hashtag 420 coffee. Great. Another end of the world prophecy. Really? My goodness. You're obviously what matters. So I remember now. I don't know if it has anything to do with what's going on, but I'm telling you guys, we've been sold out. That's why I've been warning people years. Don't give up your guns. There's an agenda behind it. We've been sold to the highest bidder. Imagine being so vain you think. Look, man, the only reason I do it because I have faith in the Lord. It's impossible to please the Lord without faith. The reason I share this is because I know one day, most likely, they're going to come true. I'm not trying to get famous. I don't care. I don't get nothing out of it. I don't make money off of this. I keep getting shut down anyways, but I can care what anybody thinks. But things happen for a reason. And I'm going to keep sharing. I don't care. If you guys don't like it, just don't watch. Period. That's all I got to say. But I'm just letting you guys know. It was Joe Biden's last State of the Union. I'm just giving you guys a heads up on that one. The Democrats and look at what the Federal Reserve, one of the heads of the Federal Reserve just said. What's up, Jenny H? What's going on? That their goal is to shrink the U.S. economy. So is in line what I've been saying, what the Lord has been showing me. The Democrats are going to crash the economy. And we're already on our way to doing that. They're on their way, not me, but they're on the way already to doing that. We got massive inflation. The strategic oil reserves, they're practically already depleted. When they run out of those reserves, gas prices is going to skyrocket. And my dream's going to come true where gas is at $9 a gallon in my area. In many places, when I had that dream of $9 a gallon, it already came true in many parts of the country. So don't come and tell me, oh, you think all your dreams are prophetic. I just share what I'm given, and you guys can take it however you want. It don't bother me. I'm a nobody on here. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to make a video. Maybe nobody watched it or not, but then when it comes true and or it happens, suddenly I'm gonna gain like 1 million subscribers. No, I don't really care. No one, honestly, it's not gonna happen because all the shadow banning. That's why I'm uploading on Bitchute and Rumble. And I'm gonna open up a Twitter account later today to see if I can upload videos over there. I'm trying. I already opened up one with a Facebook page, but I don't even know how to do that. And we'll see what happens, That's all I gotta say. But this year is gonna get crazy. And my only advice to you guys is, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't get nothing out of this. But try to keep extra food at home. Try to keep your cars full of gas. And if gas is too expensive in your area, don't let your vehicles go past half of the tank, so it won't give you a pinch to fill it. That's what I do. I don't let my gas tank. I try not to get not even halfway, and I fill it back up because it's a pinch. And keep plenty of food stocked up at home. And right now, gold, silver the prices are going down because they raised the interest rates again. But that's only short term. Okay? So right now, try to get yourself gold, silver. Don't keep your money in the bank. I'm just giving you guys a heads up because when Trump is reinstalled, this is going to get crazy. Some people are going to celebrate. Others are going to be angry. The vast majority of the American public is going to be happy, and they're going to rejoice. And yeah, there's going to be celebrations in the street for a couple of hours. But then the storm is coming. There's going to be a huge storm. But before we get anywhere near that, something is going to go down. I'm telling you guys, it's been too quiet lately for the first 3 months. So, and everybody's complaining about groceries. And do you guys know what just happened? Do you guys even realize what just happened? Honestly, do you guys even realize what's happened? They don't give a crap anymore. They cut people's food stamps. I'm serious. They cut people's EBT, food stamps, SNAP, whatever you want to call it. They actually reduce the amount what people get. Do you know what's that going to do to a lot of people? That's going to make a lot of angry people. So I'm telling you guys, it's getting crazy, man. Hi, Peters. The milk feel good. Y'all, man, that's a okay. People learn different. I don't know what they guys are talking about. My goodness. Are you from California? Be quiet and read. Hello. Oh, man. Pretty sure we all see things. Your dreams are just replays of things you... Oh. Anyways, whatever. It's all good. I don't really care. I don't really care. Guys, make sure you guys hit the like button if you guys could do that. Anyways, guys, I'm just here to share my experiences, what's going on. I was going to talk about what's going on in my job, but that's kind of pointless now. So the storm is near, guys. And I'm just letting you know the next 2 years is not going to be like the last 2 years, all right? There's a storm coming ahead of us. And oh my goodness. Well, anyways, I hope you guys are doing great. And that's all I got to say, man. But for the meantime, guys, there's a lot of things that is out of our control. And just keep the faith, keep praying. Try to love others how you want to be loved. Treat others. Start with that, guys. Treating others how you want to be treated. And try to be generous. I think this is a time when God is really going to test us with this inflation. Right now is a perfect time to bless other people. Try to help our people we love. Try to help our friends. Just be like, oh yeah, I'm your friend. No, be a real friend. That's the best advice I could give you. And also, I would advise some of you, if you don't own any weapons, I would advise some of you guys to stock up on your Second Amendment, because that's going to be very important when the storm gets here, especially some of you that live in the cities. Regardless what your laws are, I would stock up on the Second Amendment. Keep some extra food, keep some extra water at home. Look at what the poor people are going through in Ohio, with the train explosion. They're trying to attack our food supply and everything. Guys, this is not a joke. This is going to really affect everyone. I'm telling you guys, we're on track to what the Lord has shown me. They're going to tank the economy, and that's what they're doing. So all of you saying, well, no, well, this doesn't happen. What's happening in your job? They're just trying to cut costs. That's it. They're trying to cut costs, man. That's it. They're making us, they want us to do more work for the same amount of pay. That's what's going on. I don't know what world do you live in. What's going on at your job? You're gonna tell me you haven't been laid off, or they're giving you more work, or they cut your hours? Everybody's complaining. I know people that work in the food sector economy, and they're saying their customers are not giving them tips. People are buying less food. You got to be careful what you buy at the grocery store, because I hear reports that a lot of the food, it seems like it's been sitting on the shelf longer. So look at that. I was just saw a report that a brand new F-150 entry level, they're almost like at 100,000. So, what world do you guys live under? I don't know. Anyways, comment, rate, subscribe. Jesus loves you. It's about to get crazy. I don't recommend saving a lot of money right now. Just an emergency fund, not financial advice. Like I said, try to get your money out of fiat currency, buy crypto. Look, right now is the time to be buying crypto and precious metals, because that's what's going to weather you out through this storm. All right? Not financial advice, but hear me out. Like I said, it's going to be Joe Biden's last State of the Union, him and Kamala, and something about to go down with this nuclear World War III scenario that these heads of official up in Washington, D.C., in the situation that they're putting us, the American people, under. That's what you said the point of the live stream was. I'm sorry, man. I already scrolled up. I don't know what. But anyways, guys, subscribe. Check out my backup channels, Rumble and Bitchute. God bless you guys, and keep strong. Keep in prayer. I don't know what else to say. There's only 5 people watching. Make sure you guys go to church today. Make sure you read the scripture. It's very important. Check out Sermon on the Mountain. And I don't know what else to talk about. Anyways. All right. Hey, God bless you guys. Have a good one.